Hey babies, jumping right into the video. If you are new here, welcome. Now's a good time to go ahead and subscribe. Of course, all of the details to this actual unit will be linked down in my description box below. I am starting off with freshly washed hair. I did go ahead and pre-bleach the knots as well. And I also noticed that this unit did have a couple of like colored hairs, which is kind of standard. Given that the type of cap this is, it's kind of like that T part where literally you have tracks leading all the way up until you get to the center part. And there's really not much left out around the perimeter. I'm just kind of giving you a quick look at that because I did want to go ahead and kind of tweeze out a few of the hairs just to kind of help take away some of that like bulkiness, because again they are using tracks. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the units that come at the beauty supply stores, but it's essentially the same construction. The only difference is they are using virgin or processed hair to some extent that is able to be washed, I guess blow dried, straightened, all that good stuff. And so here you guys just see me kind of setting everything so that I'm able to really get this kind of styled up, straightened out and all that. So I did take some mousse and sit it underneath my hooded dryer for about 3 hours. It may have been a little bit longer, and this unit did come pre-colored, so you guys are really able to get a true look at what that color looks like about now. Now usually when I get units that are this color, I usually want to bump it up a little bit, add a couple of more highlights just because of the way that it complements my skin. But I really wanted to kind of just give you an idea of what you would be getting if you guys decide to purchase this unit. So right away, the hair was super soft. This is a 24-inch, and of course y'all know I end up trimming the ends just to kind of make everything even. So by the end of this video, I'll probably have this up to about a 22-inch, maybe even a 20. And so I am just going to go through with my flat iron to quickly just go through the bulk of the hair. So I've been using my EAP heat iron lately, but I did end up having to switch back to the FHI just because y'all, nobody was trying to do this like all day, okay? So yeah, so you guys, I did notice that the actual colors, obviously this is a highlighted wig, and I can tell that they either use like some type of cap to just pull the strands through, because it wasn't like that balayage type of color where it kind of bleeds and fades in the right spots. I can tell that it was really literally maybe a cap just there. They applied a little bit of color, and so it is kind of patchy. Now I will say, once it gets towards the top, they did find a way to kind of blend the color a little bit better. So obviously by the time you get to the top, all of this is covered anyway, so it really doesn't end up being a big deal because it's already preset in that middle part. So I'm just pointing that out for any of you that are kind of like, Chrissy, is the color supposed to look like that? Like, I mean, I don't, you know, I would say that I would have definitely gone over this color just because I would really want to make sure to fade those harsh lines and to add a little bit just more color and dimension so that it better complements my skin. But overall, you guys, the quality of the hair was really, really nice. It's shiny. Again, I can't say that enough, that it was super soft, and it had a really high density as well. So I know sometimes we get the units and you guys are like, is it thin? Is it shedding? All that stuff. Yeah, this one was super full, which I appreciated, and it took to the heat really, really well. You guys know I usually use my camera flat iron spray, but this time I actually pumped it up. This time I actually used a little bit of pump it up just to get rid of any of the flyaways and to kind of set the hair away from my face. That way I could easily trim off the lace and then go ahead and be able to kind of just throw this on as well. So if you are a beginner and you know you're not too familiar with lace fronts, you don't really want to get into the baby hair thing, plucking, all that stuff, this unit may actually be the one for you, because again, you're getting the quality of hair without actually having to worry about, you know, those weird, I don't want to call the lace front weird, obviously, but I'm only saying that because if you don't know what you're doing, like y'all know, we've seen the horrible wigs out there. Like, this is super beginner friendly. So if you're not sure of how to lay them down properly, they kind of take the brain work out of it. So again, I do have a video on how to bleach your knots. So if that's something you need to see, then definitely make sure to check that out as well. And this is just me trimming up the end. Y'all know I can never really finish this until I get my nice blunt ends or sometimes layers, but I did want to kind of just keep the length there because this is going to be one of these units that I end up reselling or doing like a giveaway for. So we'll see. I'm not exactly sure where we are, but I know that I want to give gave away a ton of stuff, y'all. I'm just, at this point, I'm collecting wigs, all right? And so, yeah, you can see me just trimming off the lace. You guys can see how nice and transparent everything was. I did appreciate that about it. And you guys can see it also lays super, super flat. So no issues there at all. And then once you get this all trimmed off, literally you treat it like a closure unit. So even better than that, you literally can just put this on and kind of go. So of course, here I am. You guys know I'm not doing like the ball cap method anymore. Literally, we put on the wig cap, put on the wig grip, and that's it. Like, tighten the cap as needed. This did come with an elastic band and also an adjustable cap, so it's fitting really, really snug. You guys can even see as I'm like kind of pushing it forward how it's kind of hard to just like maneuver. Now, the only thing that I will say is I definitely appreciate the look of full and thick hair, but when it comes to the closure area, I did want to kind of be able to tweeze that just a little bit more. So maybe if they can kind of switch up these units, instead of them being like the eye part, maybe even like an inch of, I don't know, lace going down the middle would have even helped, because I could have tweezed it out a little bit more. But you guys see, I did add a little swoop to the front just to kind of help everything blend. Y'all know I'm a perfectionist, so the unit did look really, really nice and kept. So something you could easily throw on and go. They also sent this really, really cute scarf. So you guys, I'm just trying it on for you. I know that's like what everybody's doing now, you know, vacation vibes. So I thought that this was really, really cute. Usually I would just put on like a baseball cap or something like that, but y'all, the hair was super sleek, all that good stuff. Definitely let me know what you guys think about this. I'm just going to show you really quickly how to store your wigs. So if you're one of those girls that don't want to have to sleep in it, that's me, okay? Go ahead and just take it off. Put back on the little mesh covering to just protect the hair from having any flyaways and all that good stuff. You can go ahead and put it back into the plastic wrap. It's literally like a little Ziploc bag with a little hole to kind of push out the air, and that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys so much. Leave any comments or questions down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, babies.